Hello, hello. Happy Wellness Wednesday, everybody. I have a blanket over me. It's cold in my house today. Winter is coming. I'm not super excited about it, but oh well. I'm excited to share this oil with you guys today and talk through it. And at the end, I have a fun little giveaway that I'm going to do and try this week. I would love to see more engagement in this group and on these posts. These live videos that I'm doing are meant to be just really engaging and educational for you guys. So you're not just sitting with a box of oils and supplements at your house and not sure how to use them or what to do with them. My passion is to help you on your health journey and to problem solve any health issue that you are facing, whether it's small or big, emotional or physical. And so I want these lives to just be, I hope that they're impactful for you guys. I want to be on this journey with you guys. So please be asking questions if you have questions about oils, or if you have even oils that you want to know more about, or products that doTERRA has that you want to understand more, or even if you have nutritional therapy questions within all of this, I'm happy to answer this for you guys. I want this community to just be educational, and it's a free platform for you guys to ask questions within, those topics. So today I wanted to just talk more about rose oil. Rose oil is one of our most precious oils that we have. doTERRA has just released a couple weeks ago the 5 milliliter bottle at convention. They released it, that we have now access to that, which is such a game changer. This oil is one of the most precious oils that we have access to, and it's because it is one of the oils that has and carries the most vibration. It has the highest vibration of any oil. So it's the oil of divine love emotionally, and it restores authenticity, and it brings awareness to love of the divine. It opens and softens heart connections. To give love, we must be able to receive love. So we can apply this over our heart daily. Dr. Hill just spoke about this morning on a call, and he was just talking about how obviously this is such a precious oil. It's a more expensive oil, and so we tend to put it on the shelf and not use it. doTERRA 2 years ago released this Rose Touch. So I actually ran out of my rose oil. I don't have the bottle with me, and I have a new bottle coming. So I wanted to just, hold this and show you guys that we have the rose oil as well in a touch form, which is pre-diluted. And this is how doTERRA gave it to us beforehand, because we didn't have the correct harvesting for rose. It takes 10,000 roses to produce 1 5 milliliter bottle. So it takes a lot of roses, and you should see the rose fields. Oh my gosh, in Bulgaria, it is amazing. It is like, when they were showing pictures of it at convention this year, I mean, it's where you want to go and just live. Can you imagine just the fields and fields of doTERRA's roses? I mean, you guys, it's unbelievable. It must just be so aromatically incredible. So anyways, they were talking about how they've spent all these years making sure that they have the correct, place, the harvesting of the oil, and that these oils that are coming out of Bulgaria are just that therapeutic grade. They are not just a normal rose out of the garden. There's actually a reason that they go through the rigorous growing season, and they have just so many amazing qualities. So 3 years ago at convention, Emily Wright had talked to us about how her daughter had a birthday party. Some of you may have, I've kind of briefly touched on this before, but she had a birthday party. At the birthday party, they had one of those big blow up slides. Emily Wright, if you don't know who she is, she's one of our founding executives. She's an amazing woman, a powerhouse woman. And anyway, so her daughter, the story goes, her daughter actually got MRSA from the slide. And of course, at convention, she couldn't use the word MRSA, but we know that it was MRSA. She showed slides this year of her daughter and the spots that popped up. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. It's a really gnarly virus. And it literally just leaves these huge wounds all over your skin. It's horrible. And they weren't sure what it was initially. The doctors confirmed that it was MRSA. It actually spread to the cousins who were also on the slide. But Emily asked her daughter what oil she wanted to put on her skin, and her daughter was really drawn to rose. And so she started using rose in conjunction with cilantro, arbor vitae, on guard, and tea tree oil. And that's what they were putting on her skin. And it was an amazing story of before the oils and a few days after, just the healing that took place. So that blend specifically is such a powerhouse. And rose itself has this amazing ability to heal and repair cell damage in our body incredibly quick. So a little bit goes a long way. So if you don't have, let me see, the $275 wholesale to have a bottle, I really recommend that you guys get at least a roller and a touch roller, and you keep it in your house on hand for all the things, all skin issues, emotional issues as well. And Dr. Hill was saying that it's an oil that we need to be using every day rather than going to it and keeping it up on the shelf for the disasters. You really using it to raise our vibration in our body and in our cells daily. So he talks about how it's a powerhouse against pathogens, and it had the greatest broad spectrum effect, better than On Guard and oregano. So it has these amazing antiviral, antibacterial properties to it. So let me think. I have a whole bunch of notes that I took down. Obviously, it's really amazing for the skin. It helps to promote glowing complexion, healthy complexion. So us, especially those of us who live up in Mammoth, we're in the sun all the time. We have sunspots, age spots. That's why we use filters to brighten our face, right? And oils. So these are things that, this is an oil that you could just use in your daily skincare regimen to brighten your skin. It helps to balance and moisture the skin. So if you have really oily skin or really dry skin, it's going to help to bring balance to your skin, and also heal the imperfections and the blemishes on your skin. It helps to lower our cortisol levels. So those of us who live stressful lives or are dealing with stressful situations, this is definitely something that you want to keep in your pocket during the day and roll it on. If you have your oil, your 5 milliliter oil, just put a drop on your wrists on your perfume points, and then just take a deep inhalation. You can ingest the rose oil too. You can put it underneath your tongue. And there's a whole bunch of studies that Johns Hopkins University has been doing on oils. And I mean, I could get super sciencey, and once I have the links to that, I'll put them in here so you guys can read about it, because it's just so fascinating. But it's an anti-infectious, obviously against even the worst of bacterias and viruses. They've been using it on stroke patients to help with the repair of being paralyzed. And so you guys, neurologically, it really wakes up our whole nervous system. And it has this ability to help with pain relief throughout that whole nervous system. There are studies being done right now on kids from the ages of 3 to 13 who have been really unresponsive to seizure medications, and they're showing a major improvement by taking the rose oil internally 3 times a day. So really powerful, you guys. Oh my gosh, so powerful. So a little bit goes a long way. So if you're just starting to use rose and you have your 5 milliliter bottle and you don't want to you want to covet those drops, just do 1 drop a day. And you can also split up your rose oil into a couple roller bottles and add some fractionated coconut oil to stretch it a bit, because you're still getting the benefits of the oil, even if it's with a carrier oil. And start just using it daily, and even set an alarm after you have taken your oil orally or even used it topically, and remind yourself maybe 20-30 minutes later to take note of how you're feeling emotionally and physically. So I love this oil. If you are wanting to add it to your collection this month, it is $275 wholesale. And it's 200 PV, so it falls within our 200 PV promotion, where you get the free the 2 copibas, and I'm totally forgetting the third oil, and I have it. It's not yellow mandarin. Sorry guys. totally having a brain fart. Anyways, so you'll get the promotion of this month as well if you are ready to add this oil to your collection. But I highly recommend it for any stress, neurological issues, emotional issues, all the things. It really is the queen of oils. So this week, I'm going to give you guys until Monday next week, because I feel like people are kind of slow to get in here. But I'm going to give you till Monday next week to comment below and tell me your aha moment that you had with one of doTERRA's products, what it was. I want details of that moment that you realize that these oils or our supplements, because they're just as powerful, have helped heal, change, whatever it may be, whatever that moment was for you that you realize, like, I need to use these daily. I need to tell everybody about them. I need to use them. They must be part of my daily regimen. I need to know that moment where that pain point that you were having was solved because of oils or our supplements. So comment below, and I'm going to choose one winner, and I'm going to send you a free rose touch. So I want to hear all the things, you guys. I really want to hear the stories of just how powerful our oils are and what they're doing. I did this massive giveaway on my Instagram social media this last week, and I was in tears listening to or reading all of the stories, hundreds of comments on my posts about how the oils have just radically changed people's lives. People who have Crohn's disease, who have kids who have Crohn's disease, who are using peppermint to heal and to help with their symptoms. I mean, just like on and on. Breathe, Digestin, Melaleuca, like all the things, and all these like really, really powerful stories. DDR Prime for people who had these like intense neurological issues, and it was waking, their cells up, and I'm just like all these like really powerful, intense personal stories that people were talking about. And it made me realize how much more we need to be spreading the word about these natural remedies. So comment below, and I'm going to choose a winner, and you're going to get a free rose touch. And if you are feeling like, man, I want to order more of these oils, I want to build more of a collection of my oils, but I just don't have the finances right now. If that's you, and you want to learn about getting your oils paid for, tell me, private message me, or tag me and say, I want to know how, and I'll explain how. You can host a class, and I'll come and teach for you, and I can teach you how to get host rewards from me, or even gifts for the amount of people that come to your class. There's so many things that we can do. You guys, I started this business, we had nothing. We had $200 in our bank account. We had just opened up another business. I had an infant at home. My middle son was dealing with major digestive issues. We were at a really tough place in life. Really, really tough place. It was brutal. I still have a little PTSD from it, if I were to be totally honest. And I need my rose oil. And it took me hosting classes and just beginning to spread the word about these amazing oils and teaching other moms how to bring them into their life and how to use them on their kids and for all their different pain points to build my collection initially. So that's what I did. I enrolled with a home essentials kit and just had the top 10 oils, and we blew through them so quickly because they were working so well for us. And I just remember thinking, like, I have to spread the word and I have to get my oils paid for. So if that's you, and you're at that place and you want to get your oils paid for, and you want to have just more flexibility in ordering your oils, let me know and I'll help you out with this. So comment below, guys, and I'll be commenting back.